Flying might feel ordinary now. You check in, pass through security, board the plane, fasten your seatbelt, and wait for departure. But beyond the pilot's calm voice, the crew's warm expressions, and those small onboard treats, there's a concealed world high above the clouds. A world full of mysteries. In this video, we uncover hidden truths about air travel that passengers are never told. Details known by pilots, handled by cabin staff, and deliberately kept from public knowledge. Hold tight, because what you're about to hear may completely alter how you view flying. Let's begin. 1. Why cabin lights are lowered during takeoff and landing. Have you ever noticed the cabin lights get darker, especially at night? It's not just mood lighting. This is done for safety. In case of an emergency evacuation, your eyes must adjust quickly to outside conditions. Dimming the cabin helps your vision adapt to darkness, so you can see clearly and move swiftly if needed. It's a quiet yet vital procedure most travelers don't even notice. 2. Planes often fly with malfunctioning components. Aircraft are among the most complex machines on Earth, but they don't always operate in perfect condition. Many flights depart with certain systems out of order, and it's entirely permitted. Commercial planes follow a guideline called the Minimum Equipment List, MEL, which outlines what systems must function for a flight to proceed. If something non-critical like a reading light, coffee brewer, or entertainment screen isn't working, the plane still meets legal standard for flight. While this might unsettle some passengers, it's routine for pilots and mechanics. 3. Hidden sleeping areas exist on board. On lengthy international journeys, you might wonder when the crew rests. The truth: secret compartments. Larger aircraft, such as Boeing 777s or 787s, have concealed rest zones. Small sleeping areas located either above or beneath the main cabin. Accessible through unmarked doors or even retractable ladders. These spaces remain invisible to most travelers. Inside, crew members catch essential sleep during long trips. So while you stretch out in economy class, the team might be resting in a private bunk just feet away. 4. Oxygen masks supply only around 15 minutes of oxygen. You've seen the mask demo on every flight, but here's a detail they omit. These masks offer roughly 12 to 15 minutes of breathable air. Sounds alarming, but there's a reason. If cabin pressure drops, the pilot will immediately descend to a lower altitude where air is breathable, usually below 10,000 feet. That descent takes just a few minutes. The mask simply ensures you stay conscious during the drop. What matters more than oxygen duration is your response time. You have only seconds before oxygen deprivation hits. So, if it happens, ignore everything else. Put on the mask and breathe. 5. Plain water could be unsafe. Think twice before drinking tap water midair. That includes tea and coffee brewed using onboard tanks. The issue: these tanks are seldom cleaned thoroughly. Studies and airline inspections have found bacteria, including E. coli, inside them. Although the water meets airline regulations, some crew members avoid it altogether. If thirsty, choose sealed bottled water. Your body will appreciate it later. 6. Pilots can nap during flights. Here's a surprising fact. Pilots are allowed, even encouraged, to sleep during long flights. It's known as controlled rest. On extended routes, particularly over oceans, pilots take turns napping while the aircraft remains on autopilot. One stays alert to monitor systems while the other rests. In two-pilot cockpits, rest periods are carefully managed. On ultra-long flights, relief pilots are sometimes present. Flying non-stop across time zones for 12 hours is exhausting. A rested pilot is a safer one. So yes, your captain might be asleep, but don't worry, it's part of the plan. 7. Airplane mode is mainly for communication clarity. We've all heard the request to switch phones to airplane mode, but let's face it, how many times has someone ignored it? Here's the truth. One phone won't crash the plane. The real purpose of airplane mode is to prevent interference with radio signals, especially during critical phases like takeoff and landing. If hundreds of phones attempt to connect simultaneously, it can create disruptive static in the cockpit. So no, your device won't bring down the plane, but following the rule benefits everyone. 8. Lavatory doors can be unlocked from outside. That tiny bathroom might seem like your only personal space mid-flight, but privacy is limited. Every lavatory door can be opened externally. There's a hidden latch, often behind the lavatory sign, allowing crew to access the restroom in emergencies or if someone is taking too long. Privacy is more illusion than guarantee. 9. Crew observe passengers closely at boarding. When you walk on and attendants greet you, it's more than hospitality. They're trained to evaluate each passenger, looking for signs of intoxication, unusual behavior, visible sickness, or anyone who might pose a threat. They also note who seems physically capable of helping in an emergency. It's a split-second judgment that could matter later. 10. Some seats offer better survival odds. Not all seats are equal. While front rows allow quicker exits, statistics show rear sections often have higher survival rates in crashes. In many past incidents, the tail remained intact more frequently. Of course, no seat guarantees safety, but if you want better odds, the back might be wiser. Also, aisle seats face more bumps and are more vulnerable during turbulence. 11. Lightning strikes are common. Though terrifying, lightning doesn't harm modern planes. Commercial aircraft are struck nearly once a year. Designed with conductive materials, the current flows safely through the exterior without harming passengers. Most people don't even notice when it occurs. 12. Cabin air is partially recycled. That fresh air isn't fully fresh. It's a mix of outside air and filtered cabin air. Good news. HEPA filters remove about 99.97% of viruses and bacteria. Still, during flu season or crowded flights, carrying a mask or wipes is wise, considering who used your seat before you. 13. Tray tables harbor more germs than toilets. Surprisingly, tray tables are dirtier than bathrooms. Tests reveal bacterial levels matching those found in public restrooms. Reason: they aren't always cleaned between flights and are used for eating, diaper changing, and more. If you eat off one, use disinfectant wipes. 14. Overbooking is intentional. Ever been denied boarding due to overbooking? It wasn't accidental, it was strategy. Airlines know some passengers won't show up, so they sell extra seats. When everyone arrives, they offer vouchers or bump travelers. It's a profitable gamble that occasionally disrupts plans.